This is the cutest cherry blossom house in Minecraft, and I'm going to show you how to build it. So I start off with this 11 by 9 floor plan, and I've added bits on the edge, and you'll see what I'm doing with them in a little while. But I build up the walls. For the walls, I've chosen some stone bricks, and I do them 4 high all the way around, and then I've left the corners, and I've done that on purpose because I'm going to build up towers, and I'm using the stripped cherry logs to do this with. I then come around to the front of the build to put the porchway in. I use the same stripped logs, but I add in the floor using the planks. I add some crimson trapdoors as edges, like a bit of a fencing, and of course a door. I then go to the left and I build this little area which eventually will be an area for our workstations. I then come around to the right and I build this side extension before knocking out the walls ready to put in the floor. For the floor, I use the cherry wood logs in this sort of pattern, and I then finish building up the wall. It's now time to mark out the shape of the roof and then actually add the roof. For the roof tiles, I've chosen crimson because I just think the colour goes really well with the cherry. I then mark out where the chimney's going to go and then get on with finishing off the roof. I use stone bricks for the edge of the roof. We used them earlier on in the build, and I think they frame the roof really well. Now where we put in the markers for the chimney, we build the actual chimney. I use 4 blocks and stairs to build up and make sure that they're at different heights. I add on top a campfire surrounded by trapdoors, and I add a fence post on the top to make it look a bit more realistic. I then texture the walls using stone bricks, mossy stone bricks and andesite on the chimney. Let's add some windows and mark out where the floor will be on the inside. Add a side door and then get the actual doors and windows in place. It's now time to start the outside. I added grass to make different levels, put in a little cute brick wall, and then added little blocks here and there to add some texture to the ground. I added in the pathways and I textured them using coarse dirt and stone bricks. I added these pathways at the front and the back of the build. I put in this cute window box, and of course no garden is complete without a custom made tree. I then added in plant life. I used the torch flowers and a bunch of other flowers and grass that I got from bone meal in the ground. A beautiful planter. Now it's on to getting in some lighting. I use glowstone in the ground and I use lanterns hanging from chains around the rest of the build. Looking around my garden, I thought that something was missing, and then I realised what it was. So I put in this little pond. I filled it with plant life and added in some sea pickles, which make it all lit up, and it really adds to the build. Next to the pond, I added in this little bench, and above it put a little lantern hanging from the tree. Now it's time to add the workstations into the workstation area that I was talking about on the left side of the build earlier. I added in these workstations, a light and a door. Perfect. Let's get on with the interior. I've decided to make the downstairs practical and the upstairs pretty. So I started by adding in all the workstations, the stairs, and lots of storage along with some furnaces. I think this looks really nice. Let's go upstairs. For the bed, I used quartz bricks and pink wool. I surrounded it with crimson planks, and I think it looks really cute. Time to add in lighting, and now let's add some other decor. I've made this little sofa. I think it looks really cute, and of course a little flat screen TV. A few other details. I added a rug, a railing and some plants. And ta-da! I really love how the upstairs has turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now for the downstairs. Practical but beautiful. Seriously loving how the outside turned out. Even the wandering trader wants to move in. Look how magical this garden is. Wow. Of course, after adding all of that exterior light, we have to see what it looks like at night. And I am not disappointed. Look at it. It's so nice. If you make this in your world, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.